When you think of Mysuru, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Probably grand palaces, a rich royal history, right? But there's this whole other side to the city, a greener, more tranquil identity that's just as important to its character. So today, we're going to take a tour of Mysuru's incredible gardens because they are so much more than just pretty parks. Let's dive in and see how these gardens really define the soul of the city. This quote, man, it just absolutely nails it. It's the perfect theme for what we're talking about today. See, Mysore isn't just about preserving its royal past. It's about weaving that heritage into this vibrant, living ecosystem. We're about to see exactly how those two worlds, heritage and ecology, come together in some really beautiful ways. And where do we even begin? Well, you've got to start with the most spectacular example of that royal heritage. We're heading to the world-famous Brindavan Gardens, a place that is truly a feast for the senses. Okay, located right at the Krishnarajasagara Dam, Brindavan Gardens isn't just some local treasure. It's a national landmark. It's known all across India as the absolute pinnacle of horticultural design. It's just a breathtaking display of human artistry shaping nature. So, what makes it so famous? Well, it's this incredible combination of these three things that creates an experience you just don't forget. First, you have this perfectly symmetrical design that gives it this sense of classical, almost majestic grandeur. Then, as evening starts to fall, the musical fountains come to life. We're talking water dancing in perfect sync with lights and music. It's a complete sensory spectacle that has wowed millions of people. But Mysuru's green identity goes way beyond these grand spectacles. To really see the whole picture, let's explore a completely different kind of beauty. We're now shifting gears to look at the city's serene lake gardens, which offer a more natural, peaceful escape. If Brindavan is this huge, loud, amazing performance, these lake gardens, they're more like a quiet conversation with nature. These are spaces designed for reflection, for watching wildlife, and for just finding a moment of peace away from all the hustle and bustle. And what's really cool is the variety you find even within this category. For instance, if you're looking for a peaceful walk or some quiet birdwatching, the historic Kukarahali Lake is perfect. But if you're a serious nature lover, Lingambudhi Lake is a hotspot for biodiversity. It even attracts migratory birds. And for something totally unique, Karanji Lake has this fantastic butterfly park and aviary, mixing leisure with a bit of learning. There's really something for every kind of nature enthusiast. All right, so we've seen the royal showstopper and the natural retreats. But what about the green spaces woven into the fabric of daily life? Now we're looking at the community cornerstones, the parks that really act as the social heart of Mysuru's neighborhoods. I just love this analogy. These parks aren't just for tourists or for special occasions. They are, quite literally, the city's public living rooms. This is where families gather, where friends meet up, where communities connect every single day. They're absolutely essential to the social well-being of the city. So let's look at three parks that really show the diverse roles these community hubs play: Chillavamba Park, Ambedkar Park, and the historic Chikka Gadiyara Park. And here you see a great comparison of two very distinct roles. On one hand, you've got Chillavamba Park. It's your classic neighborhood spot, right? Perfect for morning walks and great for families with its play areas. But then you have Ambedkar Park, which serves a deeper purpose as a cultural hub. It's a place for community gatherings, for events that really strengthen those social bonds. And finally, Chikka Gadiyara Park adds a whole other layer. It's not just a community hub, it's a historical one. Being so close to the old Dufferin Clock Tower gives it this unique colonial-era charm. It's a space where the city's history isn't just tucked away in a museum. It's right there, blended with the greenery you're sitting in. So, as we bring all of this together, you can start to see that Mysuru's identity isn't just one single thing. It's this rich, complex tapestry woven from all these different threads of green spaces. Think about it. From the grand Brindavan Gardens to the three serene lakes to the three community parks, we've looked at 7 distinct green spaces. Each one has a different purpose, a different feel, but together they create one single, cohesive, and incredibly unique identity for this city of Mysuru. So here's the big takeaway. Mysuru's green soul is a mosaic. It's made of the royal grandeur of Brindavan, the natural serenity of the lakes, the vital community connections forged in its local parks, its rich ecological diversity, and its deep historic charm. All of these pieces are equally important to the whole picture. And that leaves us with a final thought, doesn't it? In Mysuru, we see that gardens can reflect history, nurture nature, and build community, all at the same time. It kind of makes you wonder, what does the green space in your city say about its soul?